Hello everyone, welcome back to Tales of Arise. Just unmute this and get still switched over. The last time we got everything started, we met our protagonist who doesn't have a name or a face, but he's really fucking mad. And then this girl, who looks hot, but she deals pain if you touch her. So no touching. Also, since I ended the stream yesterday before we actually could fight Lord Balsac, I went and did a little bit on my own. I went up a single floor, basically, to where Lord Asshole's room is. And I redeemed the DLC stuff, which gave me some SP to spend to get a couple more skills, and gave me these fuck-ugly weapons that I'm using because they're slightly better than what I have access to. So, for at least a little bit, I'm gonna use the weapon skin thing, so I don't have to look at this fucking ugly weapon, because this is awful. I hate these weapons. Instead, he's gonna use... what's stupid? He's gonna use the pipe. And you get a different weapon too. Yours is also ugly. Oh yeah, here's the thing that actually comes with the school outfit. It's just a gun. Because yeah, the DLC had some costumes. And she could dress up like a schoolgirl. And this is the skin for... this is the weapon that comes with this outfit. The description's even great for it too. It's, when disassembled, it can fit into a book bag with little effort. But that'll be fine for now.
Hey, about that elevator.
Yeah, I bet that garish-looking key will come in handy for it. Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn!
Gotta remember how to play again, because I meant to actually play a little bit before I started, but then I just didn't. Doesn't help that I'm sitting at kind of an awkward angle so I can talk into my mic properly, which means I can... I'm at a weird angle for actually looking at my monitor where the game is.
Seems about right to me.
Also, over there is a giant boss monster. It's not super tough for where I am in the game, but it's a little annoying to fight without a full party, so I'm gonna leave it for later. Yeah, the game still does a very bad job of explaining how Xion has Balsac's Master Core.
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsef should be right up ahead.
That's what I figured. Time to introduce ourselves.
Also, here's the healing spot, because you can.
Finally, it's time to face Balsef.
His name is Balsac.
Speaking of Balsef, how much would you say you actually know about him?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balsef Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Alright, so dodge. Got it.
Got it. Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get us both killed.
No promises. There's Ballsack. His assistant's still standing there. Don't worry about her. She'll just stand there.
Don't move, Ballsack!
The fucking glasses.
So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you two rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Yes.
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. In any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive. The two of you are fools for coming here.
He has that chain because he thinks it's cool to have a tail. He might be a furry.
A common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh.
You can keep your accursed crown.
We're here to overthrow you and free the Daemons.
Spare me your weeping, slave. I'm not done.
None shall escape my judgment.
Oh, he has a different attack on that.
I'm ready.
Here I come.
Here, let me help.
I'm not done.
First aid.
Swarm. Stop trying to resist.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Try harder. My turn.
He's like a brick wall.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you
Yeah, have fun with that.
You're finished.
Freeze Lancer!
Out of my way.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Now.
Good thing the game slows down and just lets you get a free attack on him. Yes, thank you.
We did it.
Just give it up, Balsef!
I'm not done.
None
Blow
shall
away.
escape my
Here I
judgment!
come. Sheila, it's you and me.
This ends now!
And phase 1's already over. Pretty easy.
Alphen. Alphen. Alphen!
Oh no, the mask broke. And now it's a half mask because it looks cool.
Balsef's escaping. Come on!
And all of his anime hair came out.
Running from a slave, Balsef? Know your place, insolent boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough!
Pretty impressive that he broke the mask without breaking the glasses. Also, time for bullshit. All that spirit energy formed a giant monster for no fucking reason.
What the hell is that?
Even the boss is confused.
It's manifested astral energy. And not only that, it's alive!
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me. And that energy is supposed to be mine. It was the two of you. I knew it all along. And you'll pay! Meddling slave!
Also, it's just called Fire Avatar, but if you're familiar with Tales at all, you know what that thing's name is.
Sheila, watch out! Move! Try harder! Here I come!
Another! Hear me! Flame of fury!
It's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames!
Swallow blade!
None shall escape
Burn
your
it out!
judgment!
No escape!
Flew away!
Ray!
Crush! I'm not done!
None shall escape my judgment! That monster's attacking! Look out!
Also, you could target it and try and do stuff, but, like,
By the power of water!
you can't actually kill it.
Magna Ray!
Here I come! No escape!
Instant!
Raining slash! Dragon
A
swarm!
freezing storm!
Resist!
Here I
Ice
go!
tornado!
No escape! Dragon swarm!
House this! Lightning!
Almost dead. There we go.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yuts, what two Tales games have you played? I'm curious if you would actually know what these are based on that. Because the elemental spirits in every Tales games have pretty consistent names.
Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against your own kind?
Because you're an asshole.
It's always been the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive. And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon. You traitor!
I mean, well, he's stronger, so it means I have to side with him, right?
Tell me why. Why bring ruin and devastation to your own kind? Snakes like you should die!
Oh, right, I have a fire sword. Now a freak gets to have some fun, because that's a freak. The spirit of fire.
A monster made up of astral energy? How do we even...
Well, I mean, it's fire, astral energy. Maybe I can use the fire sword to do stuff.
As well. Maybe.
Not yet explained, Jen. Well, Blind, if you just let it run rampant, that would probably cause problems. They do want this place for regular people to live after. Why is he yelling? It's not like it's hurting him. Else the controller's going fucking insane right now, vibration. But no, he used all of that energy to blow up the giant skull mountain. I mean, cool.
Zephyr was right. We did it. We brought down the wall.
Iron Mask, your face is exposed.
And you're still pissed.
No.
Yeah, this is her "oh no, he's hot" moment.
I remember it now. My name. Alphen. My name is... Alphen!
Congratulations, you have a name. That puts you on par with everyone else now. And now we get the intro that didn't actually play before. For reasons. I don't actually care for this opening all that much. It's not great. There are definitely better Tales openings. Yeah, honestly, kind of mediocre for openings for Tales games. But it's hard to compete with some of the other ones.
Flames. I see. Flames. My name is Alphen. Where am I? What happened?
You died. The game is over.
The rage surging within me, fueling the sword. Where did it come from?
Maybe from the glasses. They made you really
This twisted
angry.
fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to me. Who am I? Who was I? This is...
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
a week? You mean that whole time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you healed me?
It's slightly more
In case
awkward
you've
now that you
forgotten,
can
we've still
occasionally
got
see
4
his
lords
eye
to
under it.
defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got him on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balsef was the catalyst we'd been waiting for. Thanks to you, Calaglia is finally free. You have my gratitude.
You sort of can, Bulk, but not
couldn't
in
have done it
cutscenes
without
like
you.
this.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Man... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
No idea still.
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh? I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
No, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute.
Yeah, this place is still a
You name
shitty
it,
desert that's on
anything and
fire.
everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire and take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
Honestly, it's not ever really explained why
Gates of Fire.
the regions don't come
Open
back
your
under
shop
attack from
now.
Renans, but
Last thing
it's
we need is
implied
you tripping on
mostly.
a pebble and missing another week.
Remind
Much
me to
later,
laugh
too.
Next time.
It's just that, like, there's so few Renans and they're busy, like, the rest of the ones on planet are busy doing their shit in their regions that nobody really cares. Yeah, basically. Everyone's so focused on their own region, they don't care what happens elsewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this off for a second so we can see. He has an actual face. And that's what you'll see for a good amount of the game now, because he gets to keep the half mask because they think it looks cool. And like I said, I could put it back to this, but it would only be for main gameplay. It wouldn't stay like that in cutscenes. Also, we could just put an eye patch over his other eye, so you know what? There. He's got bandages under the angry eye.
That blazing sword's turned out to be even stronger than I expected. With that much sheer power, elemental types are hardly a concern anymore. You can bring practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Well, not just yet. I need to unlock one more attack.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire. That only happened because I had the help of that spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balsef with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me. Besides, if it was any stronger, your body wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balsef?
No, but aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away, do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every
I see
little
one guy who
thing.
wants our help, but he wants me to go fight the Mantis, and he can fuck himself. Because that thing will still
feel like
fucking murder
somebody's
me.
watching us.
Yes! Nice.
Hmm.
How's this?
Yes, I already have what you want.
Very nice. Yes!
Sure.
No, you didn't actually do anything. I just had what he wanted already. Yeah, no, Columbian Road, don't you worry. Tilsa's still alive. She just doesn't matter anymore.
So, different materials produce different
Shut up, Alvin.
weapons, each with their own respective properties.
We should...
No. Yeah, I can craft this now, but it's slightly worse than the DLC weapon. So I'm not going to, especially because this looks like shit.
probably move on.
Come to think of it, what's my sword made of? What material would it make sense with? Claws?
Well, right now
Hands?
it's made out of a
One
pipe.
ear and out the other.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
No, it's just this guy who has a side quest that starts now and doesn't finish until the end of the fucking game.
What?
You look homeless. Well, it's a lot of the weapons are bad, some of them are pretty good, though. And some of them are just fucking... like... way too ornate and stupid looking. And unfortunately, one of those is the strongest one in the game. And it's actually technically a cameo weapon for Alphen. Because every character has at least one cameo weapon that's just a reference to an older Tales game.
Sure.
Two of them actually will be familiar. The cameo weapons for the next two characters are actually from Tales games I've streamed before.
What? I'm not so sure.
Alright, so what should we tell this asshole to dress up as? Do we want regular clothing, rich clothing, or aggressive clothing? I've done rich, it's boring. So let's go with aggressive.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, that starts the side quest. It doesn't finish for about 40 hours.
This is...
Yeah.
Well, Craig, it's because this party doesn't have a flamboyant gay man like Dragon Quest XI did.
What?
Yeah, sure, Shion. He will be missed. Sylvando's great. It's part of the reason I want a new fucking Dragon Quest Heroes game. Because I want all of the fucking 11 party members in it. Oh, so yeah, occasionally we'll find hurt people. You can heal them with Shion. It's always worth it, too. They give you something.
Shion. Why do you keep people at arm's length?
Because of the fucking cursed thorn bullshit.
You're always trying to wave it off whenever someone's nice to you. Like with Tilsa just now. Why couldn't you just accept her gratitude?
Because racism.
Our interests just happen to overlap. I don't want people thinking I'm doing things to be nice when in reality they benefit both of us. All I care about is that we hurry up and defeat the Lords.
See? That's what I mean. You want to defeat the Lords. I may have been skeptical at first, but now...
Well, there's another
I
girl
really
showing up
believe you
shortly
meant it.
who I would say is, like,
Yet despite that,
another choice to
you
argue
still
over,
took
but
the time to help
she
out
kind of
those
sucks.
injured
I'm not a
devs,
fan of her.
Didn't you?
I did it because it was necessary and I got roped into helping out.
Is that the same reason you helped that kid in Balsiv's castle? Because it sure didn't look that way to me. You've helped me too. Not just with my injuries, but by being there for me as well. Even though I can't feel pain, the injuries I get from using the blazing sword could probably kill me. That thought alone should be terrifying. But
No,
know
I actually
you'll
can't
always
kill
be
you
there
with the
by
blazing
my
sword.
side.
I can reduce you down to
Just
1
heal me.
HP, but I can't kill you.
It's because of you that I can wield the blazing sword.
Alphen, you're getting a little weird.
Don't just close in on me like that! If you get any closer, you're going to set off my thorns, you know.
That doesn't matter.
I was just trying to compliment you.
You were? What now?
Shion, your thorns! It's okay. I'll stop talking about it.
You will?
Oh no, somebody's being nice to me. It's gonna kill me.
In any case, I'm just glad that you're the one who ended up with the Master Core. Thank you, Shion, for everything. Now let's go check out those gates of fire.
Really? I swear. You're bad for the heart.
Well, Columbian Bro, it probably hurts a
off we go.
lot.
I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zoogles. Just strays roaming around.
They must have split once Balsif kicked the bucket and they had nobody left to obey.
Incredibly, Dark Elf. Why did these just, like, go away? Nobody wants you here.
Out of our way!
You're mine! Damn it! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! You're finished!
Yeah, but, like, this is a place that there should be people in now, so they should stop spawning. Anyway, there was a giant wall here with the skeleton on, with the skull face on it. Now it's been busted open, leading to the next area. God damn it, I can still see his eye under the bandage.
That monster that appeared from the spirit vessel, and the power inside the blazing sword, they're both born of the same thing.
Yes, bullshit magic. Also, don't
It's
just
all
use that for no
astral
reason.
energy
You're wasting
harvested
healing
from the
magic.
souls of dying Danans.
I suppose so.
And it was the Danans who gave their lives for today. Their power, after all this time, is what finally destroyed Balsif and his wall. By the way, what happened to all the energy that we released?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak, finding its way back to where it belongs.
More magic-y bullshit.
And all the energy the Renans have harvested? Where does that go? Once Sovereigns decided, I mean. I wager they don't give it back, right?
Yeah, Scoops, you missed
Can't
us
tell
fight
the
a
Dan
boss,
that?
fight a giant lava
Or is that
monster,
why you
and then
wanna
blow
kill
up a
all the
wall.
lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The Blazing Sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast, hmm? Just
Fuck
how did
if
you
I
manage
know.
that?
I don't think that ever
How
actually.
am
I don't
supposed to
think
know?
that ever gets
My
explained.
memory's a complete blank, remember? Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any.
God damn it, they're bickering again. Please, somebody interrupt this. Thank you. A little girl passed out.
She's still not awake?
And not little. She's like 16.
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. Must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
This is probably the Tales game with the,
What with
like,
beatings we've
highest
taken lately,
average
we're barely
age.
getting by on the little provisions we have as it
Only
is.
like 2 party
Not
members
bad,
are
huh?
actually teenagers.
If there are no supplies here, then. That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah, he's back in Mosgul. If anyone can help us, it's him.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me. I wonder what that girl's deal is. Never imagined anyone would ever come from outside the walls of Calaglia.
It's really not that big of a deal. There are more realms out there than just Calaglia, you know.
Maybe it sounds normal to you, but I've been behind those walls for as long as I can remember. Of course I knew there was more out there, but it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balsif.
I know. That girl
Well,
must
Bulk,
have
he can
had her
remember the last,
reasons for
like,
coming
year.
over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you, but that's reason enough for me to be happy.
And she's just hanging out up here. She's got a little owl, too. He's alright. Unfortunately, she's got some weird puffy shorts on under her skirt, so you can't really look up and see anything.
Somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Okay, off we go.
Because that owl is small and mostly doesn't bother anybody. It doesn't make weird human noises all the time. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Also, now these people stand guard instead of Renans.
Okay, off we go.
How often does the Tales games do that? Basically every one of them. And like varying amounts of supernatural, or it's at the very least special. So at least on the surface, she's not special in Abyss. Vesperia, she's a princess, so that counts for something.
So quiet. From now on, no one is going to be whipped or killed here ever again.
Unless they're into that.
Hey there, Doc.
Who are you?
It's me, Iron Mask. Though these days I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
Alphen? I heard that was the guy who brought down Balsif. Wait, you're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia? Our own Iron Mask?
Also, yeah, Scoops, you
Oh,
missed his
people.
mask breaking, and he gets a half mask and all his anime hair came out.
I told you, I'm Alphen now. And I didn't overthrow Balsif alone.
This
Even
bitch helped
so,
me.
that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too.
Most of it.
That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure I believed it, but now I suppose I must.
Doc, she...
Thank you.
You sure you should be saying that to a Renin?
You helped, why does that matter?
I'm not saying it to any old Renin. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine
Yeah,
as
whatever.
much,
You still
but
helped.
That doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balsef, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done. Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here just to catch up.
Oh yeah, a little girl passed out at my feet. Can you help?
Right. We need your advice. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion, and she needs medicine. Do you know anything that could
Or
help?
maybe she just needs to sleep a bit.
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. The herbs I have here won't be enough. Oh, have you tried searching Kirt Garrison?
No. We passed it on our way here, but...
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll take a look.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to bet the place she came from isn't a
If I'm not
fucking
mistaken,
desert.
That's located off to the side of the railroad
So she probably
tracks.
just passed it out
Wherever
because
it
it's
is,
fucking
Just
hot.
make it quick.
And yeah, that's over this
look
area that I
happy.
didn't actually explore.
Do I? I guess I am.
No, he looks fucking pissed, Shion. I don't know what you're on about.
Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renin, for helping. despite everything my people have put him through over the years.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't physically torture him for years.
He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shion, not just some Renin.
He's not a racist like the rest of you.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
Okay, off we go.
You think it
Oh
might
cool,
be
a
useful?
recipe that I already have.
We should try it and see how it turns out.
Because I have all of the recipes already.
No choice. Dazzle! You're mine! No escape! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
You know, I think Craig was right. The glasses might get old eventually, but not yet. Also, here's a side area we didn't look at yet, for a reason. Because there's clearly a fucking
Looks like
fishing
this place
pond
opens
here.
out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah, and boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
Xian, you fat fuck, we can't fish yet, so you'll have to wait. That's a good idea, Blind. I think I will. I know the perfect place to use that. I was already planning one, like, mod costume shenanigan for that moment, so I can do that, too. Hey look, it's a bag of stuff. This'll be useful.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
This wasn't even that far.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Ulzabek, we should maybe have Doc double-check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Yes, Craig, I'm skipping a bunch of fights.
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Because levels matter less than you might think in this game.
see.
And
this
I don't want to bog the
Yes,
stream down by
this'll
spending
work.
2 hours in random
I'd
ass
hurry
fights.
over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself, but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again.
And it starts with you two fucking. Now get to it.
I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you. but you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc.
You know, Blind, surprisingly not very rabid. Considering the party is essentially 3 hetero pairings instead of just yaoi bait. They were mostly fine with it.
Okay, off we go.
I think it helps that because some of them are actually handled well.
Well, we're on the home stretch now. I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Looks like it could be worth something.
Greg, what's with you lately and eating bees? It's all you ever talk about. Did you recently like capture a beehive and start eating it and realize like a new thing in your life that was missing?
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely.
Wow,
I
Scoops,
had a
that's like
feeling you'd
that's
come through
the
for
worst
us.
thing you could have said.
With this,
Craig,
the
I
little one
actually
should be
feel
right as
sorry
rain
for
in
you.
No time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cyslodia around here.
Cyslodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
Oh, funny you should mention
So
that,
you're
Alphen.
Rinwell, and you're with the Cyslodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
So this is Rinwell.
You
I don't
showed it
exactly
going
know
quickly,
why,
huh?
but I fucking
If
hate
you
her
ask
voice
me,
actor.
It's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true. My people are dying. I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
The same person voiced
It's
a
okay.
They voiced a character in Three
did
Houses
well.
that was actually
We'll
decent,
take it from here.
but she just sounds off in this game.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we work together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a...
Also, yeah, this is Rinwell. One of her main
can't
character
believe
traits is that she's incredibly
The
racist.
Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
You
Even
don't
if
have a
keep
fucking
his
say in it.
Blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
We really gonna do
What
this
makes You
again?
think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough. Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword.
Well, the
To
pipe.
help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in two places at once, Zephyr.
True. Which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balseph.
You sit here and make noise, I'll go do everything. Yes, the planet is divided up into 5 countries, each controlled by a Renan Lord.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Jeez, really? You don't say.
No, it
So,
wasn't like that
you're really
before,
going,
but
huh? Just the
Renans
four
are
of you?
assholes, so they changed
Afraid
everything.
so. Look after the place while we're
And because
away.
their 300 years of changes also include spirit magic
Always the
bullshit,
smooth
it shifted, like,
We'll do what we can to
regions,
hold down
climates,
the
and
fort.
whatnot.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Who's in charge of this?
Good
The
luck.
other planet and
remember-
space station in the
yeah,
sky.
Don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
No, unfortunately, there isn't a proper world map to see, unfortunately. I think because they didn't think that hard, and it would look weird as an entire world map.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really
Yeah, they
can
showed,
win this
like,
fight, do you
it as
really
if it was
think
all
we should
one
go
continent,
around
basically.
killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end, once you enter such a vicious cycle?
No,
Is
Zephyr, you're
that
not
why
supposed to
you
have
told
reasonable
Bernard
ideas.
not
We need to just
any
kill
Renans
everybody.
without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation.
My favorite form of
We
hatred
have
is
to
that
keep
one video
searching
game,
for new
even though it's not all
ones
that good.
if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
God damn it, no, don't make me think for myself.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting.
You guys
Why
sucked
is
until
that?
I showed up.
Come on.
Why'd you keep going?
That's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
What's that over there?
Also, look, a big castle
Some
in the
kind of
distance.
Castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balseph.
Right.
Don't interrupt me.
That makes sense.
Fuck you.
You said there were 5 of them in all.
God damn it.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Strike! Lunar Rongo! I'm sure I can put this to use.
Yeah, that's a cool castle out there. That belongs to, fuck if I remember the region's name, but it's the Water Lord. He's an asshole, but we'll see him later.
Guess I misread the landing.
You can't feel pain, though, so it's fine. Elsie, you know what? I'm tired of this outfit. Let's get a different color. Where is it? There we go. Light recolor. And let's change you too. You can have... I don't want to show some costumes because they have different, Yeah, you can have the blue. Sure, why not? There's a bunch of costumes. Some might have slight spoilers, so I don't want to show them off just yet.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hootle, and he's a baby owl. And he's the only friend I have.
Wow, you must be a loser. So yeah, that's Hootle. He's the mascot character for this game. He's fine as far as mascot characters go.
Not half bad.
There's definitely
Try to
worse.
be less patronizing.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
I mean, we already saw Tipo. Tipo's
Another notch in the
basically
old
as bad
belt.
as it gets.
Keep him coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
Out of our way!
You're surrounded. Just stay calm. Lightning struck. Struck.
This is it!
Ah! Mirage!
Searing flame!
It's over.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What's got you so worked up, Hootle? Is that?
Another owl. Being attacked by bees.
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Yeah, we did just kill a bunch of them.
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. Destruction! What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now?
We found like 4 owls at this point, Alphen.
Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles.
Shut up, Shion. This is a side path.
I don't know
We
what's
didn't
got
have
you
to go
ticked off
through
at me
here
this
at
time,
all.
But I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
Stop being racist for 5 minutes, kid.
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably
Besides
happy to
Tipo,
see
who's the
another
worst
owl.
mascot character,
I don't think
I don't know.
Hootle's ever met one
A bunch of
before.
them are just like a little annoying, but not too grating.
He might have
Tipo
been
is just
wondering if
really
he was
fucking
the only
bad.
one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hootle?
I can feel my power growing!
Yeah, like that happened over here. We had no reason to go here. Shion's just lying.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
Yes, that
It's
is how
not like
guns
I'm
work.
that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
No, that's just
I wouldn't
easier.
say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Sort of.
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Not really, actually.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
But, Alex, there is. Like, there is a Tales fighting game. It just happens to be PSP only, so they didn't play it. And Japan only. These are traveling merchants. They show up everywhere for no real reason. Oh, it's an Edna fag. Okay, yeah, you can disregard their opinions. Honestly, that might be Zesteria's biggest crime as a game, is just the creation of Edna fags.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
Yes. Also, Alex, that guy's just like... He made a thread so he could post Edna, and the rest of it doesn't matter. Also, here's some skits that happen somewhere that I don't know.
I can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah, but wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
Yeah, it's some fag
It's
who
in both
only
of
played
our
Zestiria and
interests.
Berseria. Cool. This game doesn't fucking
Why
help
am I
either,
here?
because this game has
Would it kill
3
you to be a
cameo
little
fights,
more
actually,
friendly?
of characters from previous
I don't
games.
see how that's necessary.
And 2 of them are
Look, for the
from
time being
Zestiria
at
and
least,
Berseria.
We're working together. You don't have to make this harder than it already
I won't
is.
show those, though, because they're in the
In case
post-game
you've
dungeon, and
forgotten,
they suck.
The 2 of us may be working together, but the only reason we're even teamed up right now is because our interests happen to overlap.
I might show them in the bestiary once we beat
Otherwise,
the game, but that's
why
about
in the
it.
world would I be working with a Danon slave like...
I am not a slave. I'm not a slave anymore. Not since I chose to fight. I've left that life behind, and I'm better for it. Understand? I'm sorry for yelling. But please, don't call me that ever again. Okay?
The problem with Berseria is that it, despite
Okay.
being better than Zestiria, easily, the cast of character, like the party itself, is still pretty shit, just better than Zestiria's. People think they're incredible. And mostly the gameplay carries all of Zestiria's flaws with it.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
So, like, it's in one area,
guys.
it's better than
Ready to go?
Zestiria, and then in a bunch of other areas, it's just as bad. And people still suck its dick because they want to fuck Velvet or Magalu or any of them, really. Oh, and then the Fujos who want to fuck the
I'm surprised there are
the
owls here,
3
too.
male
Yeah,
party members because
they're
they want to
more
fuck all
around
3
than I
of them.
thought.
Be real. The owl's wearing glasses because that's how you get the accessories. You find them on owls. No, Alex, they didn't forget that. It's pretty explicitly brought up every time they can. Also, look at this statue. It's totally not a gargoyle that'll be an enemy. It's not only do they not forget that, like,
Here, then?
one of the party members
Everything
in
all right,
Berseria is the brother
Yeah,
of a party member in
nothing.
Zestiria.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never.
Oh boy,
mentioned
time to
anything
find
about
out
being
Zephyr's
married.
tragic backstory.
That's
He's
surprising.
totally not gonna die now.
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, they haven't fucked yet.
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But
Let's go.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon
She's a
designs.
nerd.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah.
And yes, that's because I
have
changed
no idea
costumes.
what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Don't worry, we'll get more costumes later. It's like you saw the costume Alphen was wearing in the opening, his fucking Artorias armor. We'll get that at the end of the next area. Here's tentacle monsters.
Normally I don't pick up weak. I'm not done. I'm on it. Take this. See ya. Strike. You're on it. You're finished. Stay away from its toxins. I'm on it. Slice. One final push. Right. Give them all we got. Here I come. Slice.
Yeah, bartender, this is Tales of Arise.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Oh, this one didn't even wake up.
I'll take you all on.
Here I If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
Dragon shot. Ha. Strike.
Slice. Lightning.
Take aim and blast it out of the sky.
Take
I'm on it.
steering flame.
Got fire sword.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Take that for now. I don't want to waste too much time in menuing.
Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out? It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said. You never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
You want to explain
That's
that?
what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danans spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants.
Cool. Everyone's trying to backstab each other
All
to
it
please
takes
the
is someone
government.
squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open.
Yes, it's basically
waiting for
East
the moment
Germany.
to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Well, there's a resistance group.
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Alright, we done being suspicious and racist? Okay, jump in cold water. And just pick up that fish with your bare hands. Now he's all shiny. That'll wear off pretty fucking quickly. Based on design, yeah, probably blind. Unless you count, like, Chromatus Luger.
Don't go charging off like that.
This one's gonna be tough.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Oh, right, I barely showed that off, didn't I, when I played Xillia 2. The main character of Xillia 2 has a fucking transformation that turns
You're the
him
one who did
into
the
a
heavy
fucking
lifting.
Kamen Rider character. The thing with the big spear. I basically only used it when the game forced me to.
Normally I don't pick on you. I'll run you through. Dragon Flood Storm. Sword Rain Alpha.
Radiant
Take
here!
this.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Darn. Well, tentacle monsters aren't paying attention, so I can try that jump again. Alright, so you can go that way, but it leads to a boss fight that I'm not going to do right now, because I want a full party for it, so I'm just going to ignore it for now. There's a giant tentacle monster down that path. You can see it on the map. It's this thing. Actually, you can see it right there. That one's not actually all that strong. It's like, it's not as strong as the Mantis, but...
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! This one's all mine! I'm on it! Sword Rain Alpha! Destruction! Burn in hell!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that
I'm
vein.
not done! You're surrounded!
My lady?
Stay calm!
Something you wanted to say?
Ropers are just like a recurring monster design they've used in Tales games. They're just tentacle monsters. In older games, they actually just look like jars with tentacles coming out of them. This is a relatively new design for them.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! I'll run you through! See ya! Sword Rain Alpha! It's over!
Your wings won't save you from me! Do it!
Be still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Pathetic! And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm,
Shut up, nerd.
aren't you?
Because it's magic
Here
fire.
goes! Flaming thrust! Here I come! I'll run you through! Rondo! See ya!
Water!
Hello!
I called!
Get it!
Blood! Here! Flame of fury!
It's over.
Here I come!
You got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Destruction! See ya!
All yours.
Ray!
Be still.
Let me know if you're struggling.
But no, it's just magic fire. That's why it doesn't cause problems if you jump in water, too. And it's not just because that'd be more annoying to animate for no real reason.
Not much further now. The exit'll take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
He doesn't really have an option
We
with those
defeated
glasses.
Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Bit early to think of
Good
that.
question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it.
And so far, it's actually made a week of freedom.
Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so,
We already had the "we can't just kill everyone" speech, so...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
Oh, fuck you then. Maybe Rinwell's right. We should just exterminate you. So here's Snowland. It's next to Desertland.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory.
Someone in the party is trying to
If you don't
out-racist
get
her.
serious
That's
and
why.
focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
Zephyr, you're
It's
way
your
too
job as her
reasonable. You're
partner
totally
to
gonna fucking
understand
die.
that and give her the support she needs. You two are gonna be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
Even Zephyr's telling you to fuck her, dude.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but
Well, I mean, his VA doesn't guarantee he's going to die. Like, his voice actor's the same as Ulbrich. Ulbrich didn't die. Also, this is Cyslodia. It's snowing here. Despite the fact that it's snowing, this isn't actually the Ice or Water Kingdom. This is actually the Light Kingdom.
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zeugles might be lurking.
oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way. I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cyslodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zeugles along the way.
Yeah, Rinwell, we saw the opening.
Are
You're
you
part of the
good at
party.
hiding or something?
How do you fight?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed.
Shion's just being an asshole because Rinwell keeps being racist.
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
Yeah, I gotta be honest,
say
Scoops.
that
Out of that
sneezing
entire
is
list,
often
the
the
only
first
one I
sign
actually
you're coming
recognize
down
from
with a
hearing
cold,
it is
too.
the Hoppy from Three
That's all
Houses.
the more reason you need to be careful with.
And she's one of the DLC characters. She's not even in
Was
the base
that
game.
also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay?
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
Or skits.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan Lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balseph without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure. If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do.
It is a JRPG. It's kind of all I can say.
You won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?
Man, I love that BattleBots threads are just still on PW because fuck mods. It's like, that's a PW post. XS isn't talking about Bix.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze laser!
Don't let them form a pack!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I need to be stronger.
Yeah, Dark Elf, and she's handled well enough that I
The
like how they
symbols
do
here
it.
are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's because this realm is so cold. I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire arts, it should be extra effective against them.
Nice little view there. Yeah, they have to hammer it in hard early so you actually fucking understand what they're going for. This is a very comfy area.
I'll take you all on! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
I'm not done! Luna Rondo! You're mine! Not today! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Imagine if a Sin's not called out on her shit. You mean like most of them? They're just kind of allowed to be cunts the entire time and never actually develop?
Let's dispose of
Looking
the
at you,
trash.
Dragon Quest VII.
You're surrounded. Just stay calm. Dragon Swarm.
God, I hate Maribel.
Sword Rain Alpha.
I'm out! That's
Take this.
Ray! Mega Ray!
Strike. Swallow Blade. Dragon
Run you
Swarm.
Radiant,
See you,
do
Rain
it!
Alpha. Talon Storm. Let me know if you're struggling.
It is Dark Elf, but most of the time, it doesn't really happen. They're never challenged, they're just kind of left to melt on their own. It feels unrewarding. Now shoot birds.
This one's mine!
I'm not done.
None shall escape my
Say
judgment!
your shit. Talon
Do
Storm.
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
no choice.
Here I go!
I'm not done.
Again!
I'm on it. See, I come. I'm not
Do it.
done.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that
Escape.
vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Done. How's this?
Do it!
See ya.
This ends now! now!
Consider yourself finished.
These moves will get a little bit more interesting once we get more party members.
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You'll
Right
get
now
a
we're
taste
stuck
of
with just
freedom,
these two,
kid.
so we just do that all over and over
I
again.
could get used to it. Right, here goes. No escape.
How's this?
Here's a healing arc!
Ignite.
Got it coming. Tell it
Two
to
lines.
Tusk cannon.
Dragon.
Pathetic.
Yes, Scoops, there is a BattleBot that is just named Huge. It is huge.
Would you like to warm up some?
It's got angry eyes and a big
Aren't
spinny
there
blade
people
on
in
it.
there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Hey.
Alright, you can't talk like a normal person, you fucking weirdo.
Hey!
No, I don't think there's one called Tiny. There is, however, one called Overhaul. Blinky's a big fan of it. You should remind him every time he shows up to talk about Overhaul.
Oh?
Oh yeah, this is the introduction to the crafting, which
Whoa.
I basically did once and then never fucking touched again. You can craft accessories that have different things. You can upgrade them later to have shit. We carried over all of the crafting materials, actually, from my last save. So I kind of don't want to do much of this on stream. Like, I'll fuck around with the rest of it sometime later. I'll make something for, like, every party member and then just never touch it the entire game.
Right.
What?
Unfortunately, it's not weapons, it's just accessories.
Hmm.
Xion, just, if you're hungry, say you're hungry. And you're always hungry, you fat fuck.
Just great.
All right.
Nice.
Right.
Right.
Happy now, Xion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She'd better be, after all she ate.
I stopped before I was full, though.
What?
Oh yeah, no, Huge is actually not great as far as BattleBots go. Its wheels are really fucking flimsy. And, the spinny blade is a lot more threatening to people than it is to other BattleBots.
Okay, off we go.
Nope. Yeah, no, we can't stay in the cabin. There's just something to pick up in there.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Don't go charging off like that.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Those attacks still feel kind of jarring, how quickly they end battles. Especially because all of them have a much wider fucking hit range than they look.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
take this!
Run you through.
Strata!
Coming.
Take this!
Airborne beast! My... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
I would yell at you for spoiling Hetzers, but we did see that in the intro already. Keckles, you're not the first person to tell me to do that today, and I can't yet.
Gotta break through. Here I come. No escape.
The intro plays after you fight the
Dig deep.
after you beat the first boss, basically.
No excuses. This is up to us.
It's not great.
I never miss!
This one's all mine. Not today. Dragon Swarm.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I need to be stronger.
But don't worry, you'll have a chance for an intro again later. Because this game has a funny way of dealing with the usual Tales problems of having the anime intro have a shitload of spoilers in it.
Misread the landing.
Yeah, but Keckles, that's also a NEP game. Those aren't very good. You have to be South American to enjoy them. And last I checked, you weren't Mexican.
An opponent like this should be easy. Here I come! No escape! Dragon Charge!
Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
I'm on it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Yeah, but
content.
Silver Tear's a horse fucker, so he counts slightly more, but still less than the average person. But more than a South American. That's a big frozen waterfall. Oh fuck, there was an owl I missed. Oh well.
Houses in a place like this. People really live all the way out
You know,
here?
you're right, Geckles. He is the best horse fucker.
The whole area is just.
But
little
that's not a
villages.
very high bar.
This one's
That's
missing
like
a
being
224.
the smartest person with Down syndrome.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Oh, that's rich, coming from the Bright Eyes whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place.
Not the time for this.
Started it.
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Shion. You can't ignore the past when speaking of the present. Now, what's going on in that village?
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
Oh yeah, sure, they'll
You
nuke the
better
fucking
not break out
BattleBots
to
threads,
suggest
but I'm
you
sure
get
there's like
involved.
30 fucking
I'm
threads
here for
about
the
Biden
Lord's
though.
head, and nothing more.
That go for you too, Alphen? Why did you come?
Fucking mods on PW are so
Why?
bad.
To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled.
Yeah, we decided
tell
the
you,
angry
it
glasses were the funniest thing
It
for
means
him.
living on your own terms, being your own master, thinking and making decisions for yourself, and being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Shion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back.
I mean, the way
okay?
forward
You're
is
going
through
in
the
without the
village,
sword?
so...
Looks to be that way. This is my choice.
I got a
after all.
pipe, good enough.
Your choice? Listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
But I need us all to make it safely to Sisloden.
Yeah, and we gotta go through the village to make it there.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You've sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Damn those Renans. I hate seeing Danon suffering under them here, too.
I'm surprised you're so angry about it. You're not even from here.
It doesn't matter where I'm from. Enough is enough with these people.
Also, new region means different color owls. I like that they give you the left eye patch right after the left side of
I'm
his face gets
surprised there are
exposed, in
owls
case you
here,
just want to
too.
cover it up.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
They knew what they were doing. Good enough.
Silence, Embedded! Anyone who fails to cooperate will be arrested and tried as a traitor to the realm.
Damn it. Some rat must have sold us out again.
You there! You want me to haul you up on suspicion of civil disobedience?
But I didn't.
What? Leave him alone! An Embedded dares defy the orders of his lordship? Know your place, slave!
We can't use the blazing sword this close to the villagers. They could get hurt. But there are too many agents. Zephyr?
He's too busy looking at an anime boy.
Law. Is that you?
What's going on? Aren't we supposed to be fighting them?
You're alive.
What are you doing here? The realm of Cyslodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you.
Law.
I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
Yeah, that's law.
Zephyr?
Ignore him for now.
Zephyr!
Here they come!
Come one, come all! I'm going in! Bring him down!
He'll sit there and attack Zephyr, and Zephyr won't fight back. Right, that's switch lock on.
Eat dirt! Swallow blade! First strike! Come
Fire support! I'm not done!
Let the marksman
It's
handle
over!
this.
Dragon form!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. I'm out.
Raining flash!
By the power of
Zephyr, are you trying to get caught?
I'm sure that can be arranged.
Not if I can help it! Dragon form!
Mega ray.
First strike!
This one's mine.
Coming Swallow blade! Dragon form!
Zephyr, you want to do something? No? Okay. Law fights very similarly to Jude from Zillia.
What's going on, Zephyr? Why won't you fight him?
Is that soldier someone you know?
Don't hurt him.
What are you...
Please.
It won't work, you know. You never change, do you? You've always got that damn-knowing look on your face!
I wonder what's going on here.
I got it handled.
But he just...
He's my son.
Oh, so now you remember me. The nerve of you. I'm gonna wipe that damn look off your face once and for all! Run in hell!
Yeah, it wouldn't be an anime game without some daddy issues. Also, Rinwell can use magic.
You...
Law. Watch yourselves. The insurgents are armed.
enemy reinforcements. Use the sword.
I can't. The villagers will get caught in the blast. We need to fall back.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't...
I'm not leaving without him.
Alphen, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you!
Too bad.
Forgive me.
Ugh. We've waited all night, but nobody's shown up.
No sign of Zephyr or an enemy pursuit. So, what's the plan now?
You really need to ask? We go rescue Zephyr.
If he's under arrest, they'll have taken him to Cisloden, the capital city.
Hey, so you want to explain that
Assuming he's
magic
still
thing?
alive, that
Because
is.
as far as we know,
I
only
can't
Renans can
believe
use
Zephyr
magic.
never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
They did.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you doing?
Except I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renan?
Like hell I am!
No, of course not. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. And when you used an art, your eyes definitely didn't. So I guess that means you can't be a so-called Bright Eyes after all.
Sorry.
You're right. Those were astral arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renans. A long time ago, my family, my people, were once known as mages.
A Danon mage? Up until now, I'd only ever heard of them in stories and rumors. Though now I've seen one with my own eyes, I suppose I'll have to believe it.
We've been in hiding for a long, long time. Even before the Renans first attacked. That's why no one knew about us.
Even before the Renans?
Yeah. My ancestors were persecuted and targeted for their gifts.
Filthy
But it
mages.
was by their fellow Danans.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance.
So you're like some kind of super
My mom
Jew
and Dad
then.
drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
Well, you've already
If
fucked
that's
that
the
up.
case, then why did you use your powers back there?
I don't know. One second I saw Zephyr about to be killed, and the next I was...
Danan Astral Arts. If the Renans knew such a threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey!
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time. Didn't you ever want to use it to help your people?
Don't talk like you know the first thing about me, Renan!
That's enough.
Are we doing this again?
Zephyr wouldn't want this.
Listen, all I care about is taking out the Lords, okay? Which is no doubt what her people want too. Using her powers to help do it only makes sense.
Makes sense for who?
Man,
Us?
whoever designed these characters
Besides,
really liked
Zephyr comes
thighs.
first.
Good on that,
Can't
man.
just abandon him.
Whoever designed the characters and whoever directed these
fine.
cutscenes.
Huh?
You're going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it. I don't want anyone else to die.
Are you sure?
God, it looks so stupid with the glasses.
Then let's get back to the village. We need to find out what happened.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just... I'm surprised how dark out it is.
Why wouldn't it be? It's still night after all.
Is it?
No, that's what's weird. A lot of time's passed since we arrived in Cyslodia. You'd figure the sun would have come up by now.
Oh, right. It's not like this back in Calaglia, is it? To be honest, I completely forgot. Basically, it's always night in this realm.
Huh?
It's been that way forever. It never gets any brighter outside, even in the morning.
So
Okay,
it's
so
always
we're in
dark all day
Finland.
long?
Got it.
But how? How is that even possible? Did the Renans cause this?
Of course they did. It's complicated to explain, though. It'd be easier to just get to Cysloden so you can see what's going on for yourself.
I'll take your word for it. But right now, finding Zephyr comes first.
Again, I wouldn't use befriended to describe that whole situation. So yeah, she can use magic. Doesn't matter. I'm never gonna play as her. These are just all the titles that we get. These are DLC ones, because she gets DLC costumes too. And get a bunch of bullshit to spend. Just more arts is good for now. Now leave it
I
now.
wonder how Zephyr's doing. If that law guy is his son, they shouldn't be rough with him.
I want to believe that. But those two didn't look like they're exactly on good terms. Actually, now I'm curious. Can Danans enlist in the Snake Eyes too?
Definitely.
Yes, you
They're
were
useful
already
for
told that.
surveillance here. Doesn't win you many friends on either side, though.
So why Zephyr's kid working for the Renans then?
Daddy issues.
All of creation across the heavens stems from the 6 essences. We lack only darkness while they are without light. Thus, to achieve perfection...
What are you muttering over there?
I was practicing a magic incantation.
An incantation? Is it anything like the spells that people use today?
Not quite. It takes time for me to finish my chants, so I'm practicing saying them quickly and accurately. You know, just in case. I've always tried my best never to use magic if I can avoid it up until now.
You said you and your family used to live in hiding, right?
Yeah, she has like she
Because you were
chants
a mage.
like random bullshit when
Where
she's
did
casting
all the other
magic.
mages go?
She actually has a weird amount of similarities with Rita from Vesperia.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a sensitive topic.
Also, in that when she's doing her
It's
incantations
okay.
and you get enough skills where it just goes by fast enough, she'll just say like blah 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 instead of saying the incantation.
Hey, so, about my magic.
You want to keep it a secret, right?
Yeah, sorry.
A little late for that after what happened in the village, don't you think?
Ugh,
Easy, Shion.
it's just...
Hmm?
I didn't want Zephyr to die. That's why I used it.
I know.
Yeah, Alguin.
And we might have lost him without your help. So thank you, Rinwell.
Sure.
She also fights with a book, just like Rita does. And because I'm thinking of that now, that's actually... Well, first of all, I just made that, so you can have that. Well, first of all, you get her DLC weapon, which is just this book with big dumb wings on it. But more importantly than that, the cameo weapon that she gets. I can show the skin for it, at least. Where is it? Tome once owned by a relic-loving witch. It's Rita's default book from Vesperia. Also, she's got a bunch of costumes, too. I can show, like... Everyone has... All the women have cameo costumes. And hers is from Idolmaster, because of fucking course it is. There's a hair outfit. There's the hairstyle, too. And she's got a schoolgirl outfit and a swimsuit, and... Everyone has a Japanese-themed costume, too. And then some stuff that's unlockable in-game. Oh, and this owl one. I actually like this costume. Oh, fucking... You use the default for now. I don't think I actually showed off her cameo outfit. It's this bitch. Actually, you know what? I'll leave it for now in this. This is Mia from Code Vein. She gets a big hat. She can stay like that for now. Yeah, I really wasn't a fan of Code Vein either. New weapons, not as good as the DLC weapon, but getting close, so stuck with it for a little while longer. They're also, like, elemental focused, which I'm never a big fan of using.
Is that owl okay? It's been stiff as a
Although it's
board
weird
for
that
a
I didn't
while
enjoy
now.
Code Vein, because I really like
You're
Scarlet
right.
Nexus.
I wonder what's up with it. Come here. It's okay. I won't hurt you.
You look like you're gonna hurt him.
Crap!
Huh? What happened?
I hate to say this, Rinwell, but I lost Hootle. I didn't mean to scare him, but he took off.
Hootle? He's right next to you.
He is. All I see is snow.
Dan and owls conceal themselves when they feel threatened. I guess he's still not quite used to being around other people yet.
That would explain it. I should have been more careful with him. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm the only human he's comfortable with. Come here, Hootle.
Damn, he was that close?
He's just a little wary of you. I think he gets that you're going to be with us for a while, though. Step in the right direction. If you call his name, he might eventually respond at least.
Got it. Thanks.
At least he's not sick or something.
Indeed. It's quite a relief.
Also, because we got a new character and art usage carried over, it's time for Runewell to learn 1,000 abilities at once. Also, I think next stream, I'm gonna start, like, fucking around with the mod costumes. There's one specifically for Runewell I know people are going to enjoy.
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
And I know Craig specifically will enjoy it, too.
Enemies who can cast astral arts can be pretty difficult. Not only are they powerful, but their range lets them strike us before we even get close.
Actually, I can just disrupt astral arts.
What do you mean?
When someone is casting an art, their focus has to be entirely on the incantation. So right when they're completing the casting, I just kinda steal it from them.
Really? Then what do you do with the energy you've stolen?
I hold on to it and use it whenever I want.
Why report
like I
threads
can with
bulk?
my own
Because
magic.
when I go on V, I don't
The
want to
thing
see
is,
poll
I can
Twitter.
only unleash that art once. After I use it, it's gone. Oh, also, when I steal astral energy, the enemy will lose focus, which means they can't cast anything else for a while.
So not only can you steal their energy, but doing so incapacitates them too? That's amazing, Runewell. I didn't realize your magic could do so much.
It's actually something of a secret technique within my clan, so I kinda had to learn it.
Well, if we come across any tough enemies that use incantations, I'm sure that power of yours...
Yeah, but I want to be
really
angry about
handy.
video games. I
Yeah,
don't want to be angry
it's
about
tricky to
Twitter.
pull off, but you can count on me.
No choice. Take this.
Hope this works.
I'm not
Searing
done.
flame!
Castle.
Reload!
Lunarongo. I'm
Firmament
not
Ranger!
done. Stardust.
Top field!
Mirage.
Arrow Spore! Horizon Wrench!
Swallow blade.
I'm out of ammo!
Castle.
Lightning!
Here I come.
Yeah, Runewell's okay as a party member. She'll be part of my, like, permanent party once we get everybody. Because I basically set up every Tails party the exact same. And she's the caster.
It's
She's the
eerily
mage.
quiet.
No sign of Zephyr. You think they took him away already?
Yes.
What say we quit hiding and go ask some villagers? Someone's bound to report us no matter what we do, so we might as well.
Hey, Shion!
What? You heard her. She's got a point. Our cover was blown last night. Where's the sense in sneaking around?
And what if there are soldiers lurking about?
They would have followed us to the cabin already. Relax.
Oh,
the
that's
coast
weird.
is clear. Let's hurry and speak to the villagers.
Is she always like that? I don't know how you managed to put up with her.
What makes
She's
you
really
think
hot,
I'm
so that's a
managing
plus.
it?
Let's try talking to the villagers.
Hey,
Yeah, they're assholes, aren't they?
Yeah.
I guess. Great!
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, they don't have enough budget to voice everything. This guy wants us to go kill some monsters somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but we'll do it eventually. Or I'll do it on my own time. Oh, yeah, I don't feel like doing that right now.
Messia 224. Now that's a weird name.
Messia is basically a code. It indicates it's a small village.
So it's not its actual name? Then does that mean that 224 is...
Yeah. It's merely a serial number assigned to it for administrative purposes.
So the Renans even get to decide what places are called out in this realm.
Which one, Hetzers? Because you can't blame me for your shit taste. Also, latest anime waifu. You disgusting faggot. Man's supposed to have one waifu that he's loyal to forever. Fucking multiple waifus are just saying, oh, any anime girl's a waifu. Get out. You don't belong here. Leave.
Yeah.
Fucking guaranteed sign somebody started using the internet after 2010.
Yeah.
Else this dude just wants some booze.
Hey. What? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh?
Okay.
Good.
Yes, but he said latest, which means more than one.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, Hetzers, that's because my wife who doesn't have any fucking merch at all. Yeah, don't worry about that, Jadson.
Using Zeugles to make drinks. That takes guts.
No one would have come up with it before the occupation. That's for sure.
You don't think the Snake Eyes will hold it against them, do you?
If anything, the warmth might help loosen them up.
No, I'm just of the opinion that a man's waifu is his own business. It's knowledge, it's information that could effectively only be used against me. So I'd rather not tell anybody. It's my business and my business alone.
You're the friends of that man the Bureau agents took away.
No, it's not a lolly.
Please, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
Answer our questions and we'll leave you in peace. Where did the agents take our friend?
Sisluden, the capital. That's what they said.
I knew it.
What did we ever do to deserve this? We haven't even crossed the street without looking first. Why are they after us?
Come on, we're wasting time.
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been taken to Cysloden has ever returned.
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed.
That's a solid guess blind, but no, actually.
I thought this Cysloden was a city. Is it a prison camp?
It's the realm's capital. Though when you're forbidden to move freely like we are, there isn't much difference. My parents and siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any of them since. For all I know, they're long dead by now.
No, it's probably a character that most of you
Anyway,
know.
Go! And kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there!
Yeah, okay. So it's from a very popular franchise.
All right.
It's just she's not a character
Cysloden
that gets
it
any
is.
merch.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Huh? Hey.
All right, what do you want? John, you can shoot this one. Yeah, well, if you were more easy, we wouldn't have a fucking problem right now.
All right. Yeah! How's this? Yeah!
Yeah, who cares? He's gonna report us anyway.
What?
Huh?
Hmm? Just great.
They reacted just like we expected.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
think
this
we'd
place
end up like
sucks.
that if we had to treat
Everybody
everyone
who's here
with
sucks.
suspicion? People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumping at their own shadows.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but for all intents and purposes, it's the Snake Eyes who control the realm. One wrong look, and your history.
So Zephyr's being moved to Cysloden. Let's cross our fingers we catch up with him on the way.
I mean, the plan was always for me to take you guys to Cysloden anyway. But a word of advice.
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass through on our way there. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
Oh no, there's
More
gonna be
Zeugles?
monsters to fight.
Wild ones at that. They hunt in packs, led by the biggest, meanest one. My
I've
friends
dealt
and I
with
got
things that
cornered
hunt
by
in
one on
packs
our way
before.
to Calaglia.
They tend to
That's
be
how we
weak to
got split
fire.
up.
We'll just have to keep our wits about us then.
Elsie, here's a horse. Your day is ruined.
The forest we're about to walk through is pretty dangerous. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go further. Rinwell, if you get injured, just let Shion know, okay?
I only have one pair of hands, you know.
Fucking women. Cook. Heal up is nice. That'll be useful later. You know what? Let's have a wiener.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Because I don't have my proper party cook yet. Yeah, and then there's these scenes where you can just kind of talk to people.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was thinking I could get some rest. Is something the matter?
The matter? No, nothing like that.
Then if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to sleep, thanks.
Is chatting with me really that much of a drag?
I just don't get the point, that's all. Is there some pressing reason why we have to talk right now?
He's trying to be
know,
friends, you frigid cunt.
I think we should all make an effort to get to know one another. What if there's an emergency?
An emergency?
What if one of us suddenly got sick?
Then I'd cure them with my healing arts and we'd move on.
What if you got
That's easy
sick?
for you to say. But for the person doing the asking, it may not be so easy to approach you.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's their problem. Unless you're suggesting I'd refuse to heal someone for the fun of it.
That does
didn't
sound like
say
something
that.
you would do.
So what then? Quit beating around the bush and just tell me.
Look, what I'm trying to say is... if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions, rather than being at each other's throats the whole time.
I still don't get it.
Local woman,
But
too
I do
autistic to understand
that
friendship.
Whatever it is, it obviously must mean a lot to you. I'm not trying to make things more difficult for you just for the sake of it. So, I'll make more of an effort to talk every now and then, even when we don't have to. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You don't look very
And
happy.
if you don't mind, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night.
Didn't get it, huh?
Again,
I think
game,
it's
I'm
time
not
we
sure
go to
that's how that
sleep.
worked out.
How long do you plan on just sitting around doing nothing, Alphen? Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet time getting ready.
I'm not procrastinating, if that's what you're implying.
Oh? Sure looks like it to me. You had me worried you'd forgotten our mission. Again.
I know. You don't need to keep reminding me.
Hey, Alphen. I'm already over here.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
I saw you talking with that Bright Eyes before lights out last night. Mind telling me what you two discussed?
Nothing in particular. I just figured that maybe she would open up a little if I tried talking to her.
What? Her? She's a Renin. I know we're working with her, but that doesn't mean we have to play nice with her.
Yeah, but it would make things
Look,
a lot
we're all
easier.
going to be traveling together for a while. It's only going to make things harder if we're at each other's throats. If all we do is bark orders at each other instead of working together, that's not much different than how it is for the rest of us. I think it's important that we all understand each other and work together as equals, if it's at all possible.
Do we, though? Because I sure don't get the feeling she means to do the same.
As soon as Zephyr disappears, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, it's because it's women.
We can't get
Women don't know
anything
how
done
to
if
be
things stay
friends.
tense like this. But what the hell am I supposed to do? Well, I guess I'll just have to keep hammering away at them and see how it goes.
Cool, I finally get fucking counter edge. That's gonna make combat faster and less aggravating for me. Basically, if I hit attack again after killing an enemy, I'll teleport to the next one.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
That's not what I want. Should probably save more than once a stream.
So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or were too late, and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just the true ones. Are we moving or what?
Yes, Alex.
Don't
They
worry,
had
Beetle. It's okay.
DLC cameo outfits in this game. All 3 of the women do. Rinwell has a fucking Idolmaster
Can barely see
costume.
enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
And the girl we don't have yet has the costume from fucking
Careful not
Tekken.
to miss anything coming from off the path.
This is nothing. When things get real bad around here,
Gotta break through! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
you are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here,
Do it!
come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Barely a blip on our radar.
No, it's just this costume. And it feels fitting for this area.
It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Let's find a way back up quickly then.
Good thing Alvin can't feel pain.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
That's why I came.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning off! Raging cascade! Do it! Get back! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
All disasters made one!
Lunar Rondo!
So yeah, the weird thing with those combo attacks is you can
Together, that
choose
wasn't even a problem.
one of the people in it every time, based on which direction you hit on the boost attack. So you always choose one of the people involved in it. You can't guarantee which one it is every time, though. Unless your party's dead.
Little help! Here I call! Raging
Dragon
cascade!
Swarm!
In here!
Destruction! Castle!
I'll be saving this! Whatever you do, just stay away from the force!
Not again!
Hope this works!
Swallow Blade! This one's all mine!
Also a little ridiculous to already have Meteor Storm.
Easy peasy. Huh, Hoodle?
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is supposed to connect the capital to the villages. Why's it got to be so winding? And not only that, why are there so many Zoogles?
It's not
walking
supposed to be
around?
winding. The bridge is
I think
missing.
they're used as lookouts. The Renans know how to control them.
Complaining's not going to get us anywhere. Let's just get through this and be on our way.
I mean, Scoops, have you seen Code Vein?
Hey,
Code Vein's a
Rinwell,
very edgy
do
game.
you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it.
This is just your
So once
standard,
you
hey,
start
protect your
reciting,
mage.
That's our cue to make sure that no
skip.
enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later.
It's kind of handy if you're playing as Rinwell, but why would you do that? I think I only played as Rinwell once to do her solo Coliseum stuff.
An opponent like this should be
And to do those, I basically just cheese them.
one, come on! Lightning thrust!
Water, raging
It's over!
spread! Sleep water! You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Looks like it could be worth something.
The fuck are you doing here?
Thanks, Shion.
Just doing what I can.
No, she gave us seats.
You're mine! Come and face me! Dragon Form!
Dance in the wind!
Destruction! Easter! Swallow Blade!
This'll come in
Not a
handy.
chance! No escape! Slap!
Annihilate!
Dragon Form!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Sword Rain Alpha! It's over!
This one's mine! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well
Not
done.
a chance! Ha! Strike! Dragon
Alright, the cut-in for that one looked funny, with the fucking glasses.
I can feel my precision improving.
Honestly, the better ones of those are the later ones you get. These ones are alright.
Should we really take this?
It's just in the water. Like, who else is gonna take it?
An opponent like this.
I think they changed those, so you can't just open them without doing the fight.
Swallow Blade!
Thunder field! Raging
Here I come! I'm not done!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall! Do it!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Now I can let loose!
Rain down!
Dragon Form!
Who wants to die next?
Dazzle!
I'm out of ammo.
Meteor storm! By the
Dragon
power of
Form!
water!
Sword Rain Alpha! This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
Here, let me
Ignite!
help.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
We found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
No, Alphen, that's not for you. It's a dress.
Little help!
Flaming Thrust! Here I come!
Flame! Reload!
Swallow Blade!
A freezing storm!
You're mine! No escape!
Ice tornado!
Here I come!
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Power of water! This is it!
Dragon Form!
Now!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Get lost!
You're mine!
This
I'll
one's
take
mine.
you all on! Flash! Dragon Swarm! My turn! Ha! Ha! Flaming Thrust! Ha! Lunar Rondo!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! I'm not done! Lunar Rondo!
Now!
This one's all...
Well then, let's keep moving.
Really need to get more action points for Alphen. I'm starting to I'm playing like I was at the end of the game, so I'm using more points than I should be. It's really throwing me off.
What's wrong?
I don't know who you are.
Huh? I guess. Got it. For real?
Yeah, just there's a boss fight up ahead. And conveniently, there's a merchant and a heal point. Oh. Not having save points is weird in this game.
We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rinwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
Out of our way!
It's a big target, at least.
Don't underestimate its speed. Light Astral Dance in the wind!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
That
No
move.
time to hold back.
Yeah, a lot of big enemies have a big glowing weak point that you can target separately.
Spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
This is looking good. Blow away!
Not in your dreams. Here's a
Take
healing
this.
arc.
Swallow blade!
Darkness.
Dragon swarm! Flaming thrust! Strike!
Gemini
You're finished!
Aqua. Divine Streak.
Here I come!
Here.
Lightning thrust!
Photon Blast.
I'm ready.
Eat dirt!
Flare
Lightning Orb. Photon Blast.
Lightning
Into the
Blast.
wind. Seal.
Destruction!
Cyan Instant.
Now. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
This is a common thing in a lot of the big boss fights. They're split into like two clear halves based on what health they have.
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do. Stay focused.
Infernal torrent!
Dance in the wind.
Strike!
Air thrust.
Raining slash!
I never miss.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right.
Air thrust.
Keep calm and take them down.
Lightning condense.
Take this!
Freeze laser. Arch
Dragon
field.
swarm! Be still!
They're not playing around.
Mirage!
I'm all pumped up.
Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away. It's about to strike.
Lightning thrust! Look sharp, everyone!
Use your healing arc.
Try harder!
Oh, cool. Rinwell died.
You'll pay for that! Try harder! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Bring you back from death's abyss.
Dazzle! Stardust!
Reset it.
Mirage!
Cyan Instant. Smart.
Strike!
Do
Swallow
it.
blade!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Alright, not too bad.
You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
I'm playing on like the difficulty just a step above normal because they added a bunch of difficulty options in this game. And I'm just kind of fucking around without paying all that much attention to what I'm doing, so I expect some fights to get a little closer than they really should.
What do you notice now?
I sense something stupid is about to happen.
This is...
All these Zeugles. They're dead. What happened here?
Somebody fought them.
this to each other. So then how...
We killed like 20 Zeugles on our way up here. Conveniently, they're full of ink to help with the censoring. Look at this fucking edgelord.
Who is that guy?
No way. One person did all of this?
I fucking hate this dude. He's one of the best and worst parts of this game put together. Like, his fucking introduction is just nothing personnel kidding a bunch of monsters.
Do you think he could have been the Lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur.
Fucking course he did.
You okay?
He had to be as dramatic as fucking possible. Because he's
yeah.
an anime villain.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea.
He's an
I've never
edgelord.
seen anybody like him.
Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be a friend, that's for sure.
Hopefully we don't run into him again.
Time for more fucking snow.
There it is. Sisloden.
What's with those beams of light? They don't strike me as your everyday streetlights.
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere, right after we beat Balseph. Then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy.
Things are getting a little
Somehow,
convenient.
we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after us. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What? But I would never...
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this to capture Zephyr?
Maybe. All I know is it all slots together a little too nicely for my liking. Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
I hate camping out.
Yeah, well, too bad. You have to.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are those mage clothes that you're wearing?
So what if they are?
The large hood is cute, and it's big enough to hold Hootle, too.
Huh?
And the way the fabric is cut into strips is really unique. I had no idea this sort of fashion existed on Dana.
Fucking women.
Quit staring!
Did I say something to offend you?
No, I think she's just not used to the attention.
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, Calaglia
Yeah,
fucking
you're right.
sucks. If I had to
Now
choose
that you
one of the
mention it, all
two,
those fires are a
Cyslodia
pretty weird
looks better.
phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people
Yeah, I
take
think
for
all of
granted
these realms
change
just kind of
from one
suck.
place to another.
Where's the Paradise realm? Where everything's really nice and happy looking.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Yeah, if there's a special scene for these, they'll have the speech bubble. And if not, you'll just get something kind of
Poodle,
generic looking
let
like
me know
that.
if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
I think he's saying something's over there.
I'm probably not going to go into the main city here today. This is probably the last thing I'm going to do, because I don't have too much more time left, and there's a whole nother dungeon to get into the town, basically. At least I think so. I might be getting areas confused. But let's go figure out what's happening with all these owls we find.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
This area
What's
looks a little
going on?
different.
Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on? What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zoogle? No, an owl?
Hootle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
So yeah, this is the whole owl side quest. They're stupid, but they give you all of the recolors, basically, the costume recolors.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Then maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
So technically I don't have to do any of this because I already have all of the possible rewards, but
This one isn't just bigger than Hootle, though. Something about it.
they also
seems
have dumb
almost
scenes that are kind of
regal.
fun, so I kind of want to do
Don't you
them on
think?
stream.
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
Couldn't
Is
tell
this
by the
some kind of
crowns.
Owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of them. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over
I
yourself, right?
don't remember
Rinwell?
actually if you can get the crowns. I think you can.
That's... well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hootle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
It's fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you. Oh,
Rinwell?
it's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on?
Yeah, you just keep doing these, you get rewarded based on how many you find. Looks like there's still, I think, one owl we could find in Calaglia somewhere. Fuck if I remember where. And there's one of these perches for all of the areas. So there's 5 in total. And he gives us stuff. Stuff that we don't really need, but stuff. And every time he'll play this stock sound effect and then slam into the wall. And Alphen will just look a little confused. And we get some recolors for Xion that we already have. That was, yeah, this one, which, eh. And the red one, which I like, for obvious reasons.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Yeah, we can fast travel back there basically anytime we want. Just by going into this menu. I was say, oh right, I missed a side quest here? But no, it's just that one asshole who wants me to go fight the fucking mantis.
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes, and your group fighting them is...
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double crossing.
It does, but it keeps us alive and one step ahead. Calaglia wouldn't have been liberated without those double agents.
Oh yeah, here's another fishing hole that we can't use yet. We won't be able to do any fishing at all until actually the end of the next area after this one. Yeah, this whole area to explore, some monsters, and then a back way into the town, which, looking at how much time I have, we're not going to do today. So instead, I think I'm just going to save and end it here for now. Made some decent progress, got mostly into this area, and we'll start the story proper next time. You can see how the pause menu changes here for the two, let's be honest, the two new party members. You saw the opening, you see that Law's joining the party. But that's going to be it for, or that's going to be done next time, because that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. Reminder, as always, the Doise is a bitch for quitting Radiant Historia and the Akaza Marathon, and I'll see you all later.